Exploring the Paranormal Perspective. Exploring the Paranormal Perspective.
You're supposed to say the lines.
Oh, is it? I got. I gotta say that.
Yes.
Public service announcement. Views and opinions are the
Fuck that bullshit. They are my opinions and my guests, no one else's. Remember, this show ain't for chitlins' ears, so listening discretion and viewing discretion is advised. This is a paranormal horror crime show, so the scenes and the sounds could be a little terrifying to those little ears and those little eyeballs. And of course, there's obviously cussing. I mean, it's me. Also, please don't do anything that these stupid ass people do in this video or this podcast. This is for entertainment purposes and for you guys to listen with your ears, consume the knowledge. And now, time for the show.
Exploring the Paranormal Perspective.
What is up, everybody? It's Shauna with Exploring the Paranormal Perspective and founder of Geeks Paranormal. I hope you guys are having a phantaBOOlous Sunday. It is season 4, and today is the opener for the season. I'm just going to talk about a little bit what I'm going to be doing this year and the guests I have coming on. I do have a lot more guests this year, and I'm so thankful for that. What's up, Renee on the YouTube channel? What's up, Leeds Art and Lone? How are you guys? Thank you for being here. Yeah, season 4. It's crazy. It's already been 4 years. I'm really hyped up on that because I'm getting a lot more people coming on for true crime stuff and for guest appearances. It's going to be an amazing season. I won't be able to do a lot of conventions this year because I'm starting a new job on the 24th and I've got to save up some PTO time for those. We're going to try to do investigations on weekends because I'll have weekends off. So we'll see what happens with that. I know I do want to go back to the McIntyre Villa. I also want to do Malvern Manor. And there's just so many places I want to do. And I know we're probably going to plan, the Amok crew and I are going to plan to go to 2 hospitals in Tennessee coming up probably next year. So that will be something to look forward to. I'm so stoked on that. What's up, Corey, over on the Beam side? How are you? Um, I am going to I've the next few weeks are already booked up with guests, and the first true crime is going to be next Sunday at 5 p.m. with my good friend Pam. We're going to talk about the Oklahoma Girl Scout murders and figure out her concept on that as well as my own. She was actually a little girl during that time, so we're going to find out how she felt about that and what she has found on that kind of particular situation. Um, but yeah, this season is going to be great. This episode may not be that long because I'm just going to talk about some of the stuff that, like I said, we're going to have coming up this year. Um, oh, it is very interesting. Same time next week. I moved to. I used to be at 3 p.m. Central Time, but I moved it to 5 p.m. because the previous job I worked at, I was getting off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I wouldn't have gotten home until like 4:30. So I made sure to move it up just a little bit and, move it up just a little bit to 5 p.m. That way I can make sure I am on. And now that I'm going to have weekends off, I know I'm going to be on. The only problem is once I do start, once I get out of training and everything, I will be on hiatus from a muck for a little while until I can try to get a day shift or at least switch to a day shift on at least Tuesday. So cross your fingers for that. Hopefully, once I get done with everything, I'll be able to do that. Um, they're going to have someone fill in my spot for a little while, maybe. I don't know what we got planned. I know I won't be going to evening shift until mid March or maybe early April. I'm not too sure on that, so I got to look more into it. But yeah, I'm so excited. I've been really blessed the last 3 years to have the people that I have had on, and the places I've been to, like the Hinsdale House in New York. I There is a place in Texas that I want to go to. Um, I am also, but this year we're planning on going to. Um, we don't really have any plans yet, but I know we want to go back to McIntyre Villa, and there is a morgue that is like an hour from me that I would love to go and visit and see. Um, but yeah, let me go ahead and go to the next screen, and I'll show you guys some of the guests that I've got coming on. All right, so that's the events page on my website at exploringtheparanormalperspective.com. And as you can see, that's the very first episode. Coming up after that is the true crime episode. It's Whisper in the Woods, titled Whisper in the Woods. It's about the Girl Scout murders in Oklahoma. It is very interesting to find out some of the stuff that goes on with these true crime cases. I'm going to try to have a true crime. Like I said, the next few months are booked, so that's gonna be something interesting to figure out when I'm going to be able to do another true crime or a geek search. So stay tuned for that. If you go to my website, like I said, exploringtheparanormalperspective.com, you'll be able to see as I update this and go along, as I update this with the episodes that I'm going to be having coming up. Coming up on the 16th, I'm very stoked about this one because I've read some of his book already and it's absolutely phenomenal. We're going to be talking to Christopher Michael. He's a horror author. He's also a ex-military, so he's a military brother from another mother. And I'm really stoked to talk to him about his time over in Afghanistan and what he experienced and some of this paranormal experience that he's had too. So like I said, I'm very stoked to have him on. Coming up on the 23rd of February, we're going to have Eric Freeman Sims on. He's the podcast host of Unseen Paranormal Podcast. I'm ready to talk to him about some of his findings too, because he's also an investigator and he's been on quite a few things you can see here in the background. So I am really looking forward to that. Coming up on the 2nd of March, I'm going to have AJ Capasso on. He's had a near death experience. So he's going to talk about that on March 2nd. So stay tuned and come back to find out more information on what he's been through and all. You know what? I probably should go to the actual page so you can see the actual information. There's the event. Whenever we talk about the true crime, it's going to be about the summer of 1977, where the three young Girl Scouts were brutally murdered at Camp Scott. While doing some research, I found that Camp Scott is only like an hour from where I am. And I wanted to try to get out there to the site so I could get some images and stuff myself, and maybe talk to the person that owns it to see what he thinks about the place, because there has been some paranormal phenomenon happening down there. So I'm going to check and see. I may not be able to get to it before the show, but cross your fingers. Maybe I can get to it sometime this year and we can find out more information about it. Um, but as I was saying. After that is, of course, Christopher Michael. I'm really looking forward to that. His book is absolutely phenomenal. We're going to talk about his book that's going to be coming out the day after the interview, unless he did tell me that some things might be in the works for him to get instead of being an indie publisher, having an actual publisher publish his book. So maybe we'll find out some more information from him on the show. That's going to be the 16th, same time, 5 p.m. It's going to be 5 p.m. all the time, unless I have a guest that I have to change because of their schedule. Because one guest, I know one guest for sure that I have coming up in May, I'm going to have to do on a Friday because he doesn't have any bookings on Sundays, and I'm really stoked about him. If y'all know James Patterson, y'all know some of the books that he co-wrote with JD. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that, and I will have his information and the promo up for that soon. But like I said, on the 23rd, I'm going to have guest Eric Freeman Sims. He's the podcast host of the Unseen Paranormal Podcast. And as you can see here in the background, he's been on quite a few things. We're going to talk to him about his experiences and what he does for in the paranormal. After Eric, we're going to have AJ Capasso. He had the, I'm probably saying his name wrong, and I'm going to have to fix that. But he is actually a host of Talking with the Source. He also has a lot of other things that he does because he's also part of Global Ghost Hunt and the Parapost Network Central. Uh, he also, like I said, hosts Talking with the Source, and he's also a paranormal investigator in Coventry Circle Paranormal. So we're going to find out more information about him and his near-death experience because, those things are interesting. My cousin had a near-death experience. He told me a little bit about that, and I'm going to talk with AJ about that too because it was interesting, his concept of what he believes is going on in the afterlife. On the 9th of March, we're going to have Russell Reynolds on. If you guys don't know who that is, look him up. He is a founder of Beyond Life Paranormal. Well, I don't know if he's the founder. Is he the founder? I'm so sorry. Yes, he is the founder of Beyond Life Paranormal Research. I thought so. He took over another paranormal group in Missouri. So we're going to find out more information about that. But he's the cousin of Ed and Lorraine Warren. So we're going to talk to him about some information and talk to him about his life and the paranormal and his experiences. After that, I am really stoked. On the 16th of March, I'm going to have Dan and Madison from Haunted Souls Paranormal. I've actually spoke with them in person quite a few times. I saw them at SilCon a couple of years ago. If you guys watch my lives, y'all would have seen them when I first met them and talked to them about some of the stuff they did. And this is not it. Where is it? There it is. And I actually saw them again this past year at the High Nation Paranormal Horror Show. And they were there, and we had a long conversation about some of the stuff they have. They have some haunted dolls and everything that they've received, and some of their experiences and what Madison is currently doing right now. So you guys got to tune in for that one. I do have a few more. I did not have a chance to get them up yet. I was getting those up before I got on today. But there's what I have so far. So you guys got to tune in and go to my website, exploringtheparanormalperspective.com, and keep an eye on that event page because that event page is going to update and show you guys who I'm going to have coming on. I spoke with Patty Negri. She's fine. She was, her house was near the Hollywood sign. So luckily, everything's good. Everything's fine. She did get her Facebook hacked, her personal Facebook hacked. So I was not able to reach her that way, but I did find another way to reach her. And she is willing to be on a mock paranormal but we're probably gonna have to pre-record the show because she has to be off on Tuesdays at like 4:30 our time, so she can because she does she has a class that she teaches. So but I'm going to try to get her on my show again live so you guys can talk to her about some information. If you guys don't know who Patty Negri is, you guys have not watched Ghost Adventures because she was on Ghost Adventures quite a few times. She's been on so many other things too. Um, but she is Patty Negri, the Good Witch. She is absolutely phenomenal in what she does. She's also been on a couple of YouTube channels of paranormal investigators, some big paranormal investigators. I think she's been on a oh, oh gosh, these younger boys. I can't remember their names. I'll have to find it and show you guys. But if I can get her on, I'll let you guys know. She'll be up on the schedule and cross your fingers because I would love for you guys to ask her questions and talk to her about some things. She is got all the woo woo. She is pretty awesome. Patty Negri, the Good Witch. If you don't know who she is, look her up on Facebook. I think you can go to pattynegri.com and that's her website. I'm also going to have blogs this year. I know I keep saying that every year, but I am. I'm getting season 3 set up and up on Spotify. I think I have 3 episodes up already and I'm working on more. I'm editing them and making them sound all awesome because all my episodes are live. So the ones that go up on Spotify are re-edited and as pre-recorded. So you guys can go to Spotify and look up Exploring the Paranormal Perspective and find my little logo, which is over there. You can find that logo and catch up. If you haven't listened to season 1, season 2, then go back and listen to them. Season 1 was actually pre-recorded, and Patty Negri was on that one. But it was pre-recorded and put up on what did I put it on? Oh, I was on Para X the Radio Network whenever I put those up. But I do have video, and those videos are going to be on my Ko-fi channel or coffee channel. If you go to ko-fi.com/geeks paranormal, you'll be able to find that on there. And for just a small donation or monthly subscription, you can watch the videos that I edit there. So you guys can help me out by helping me get some of these videos up and get into these investigations. And I want to thank everybody that already supports me on kick.com. Y'all are hearing my daughter in the background. On kick.com, on Twitch, on YouTube, on Rumble. You guys are amazing. Every one of you that sub to the channel is absolutely phenomenal. And I thank you guys so much. And I heart your faces so much. You don't know how much this means to me because I love doing this. I love talking to people. I love getting to know people. And I especially love talking with like-minded people about the paranormal and about true crimes and stuff. Um, those that listened and watched last year and saw the episode I did on Summer Wells with Pat Fitzhugh, there are a couple other cases out there. I'm going to try to get people that know and have like spent their time researching a bunch of things on the true crimes to try to get them on the show so we can find out more information of what they have found and what they see. Um, my true crime that I did last year that I started off last year with Tracy, Tracy and JB. That one was very close to home and very close to my heart. And I hate that I cannot delve into it any further, but I'm going to try to get one of the ghost hunting housewives that has researched it and has lived near the area where that happened to come on and talk a bit more about it. So we're probably going to have that on this year with a little update. I got to figure out when they're filming so I can get her on and we can talk more into detail about what she thinks and about what she knows about that situation. Um, that is pretty much all I've got for now. Like I said, this one is probably going to be very very short because it is the opener, and I wanted to talk to you guys about that stuff. Oh, I do have some conventions that I'm going to, but they're not going to be until later on down the road. September, I am going back to the High Nation Paranormal Horror Show. That's going to be in September. It was supposed to be the weekend of Labor Day, but he changed it to the week after, so I won't be able to go to SilCon. I would have loved to go on to SilCon and live stream that one with you guys, so you guys could see Chris and Philip booth. They are amazing human beings, and I think Keith Age is going to be at SilCon as well. Um, but with all the stuff that Santi has done for me and has supported me, I can't not go to his. So we're going to be going to the Scared City Presents High Nation Paranormal Horror Show. We're probably, hopefully, going to have a little paranormal panel there too this year. So we'll see what happens. Um, I don't know if Adrian is going to be running it or what. I did send a message to Santi telling him that I would be willing to do that if he wanted me to. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Um, After that, it's going to be, of course, Border Town. I always go to Border Town. Pam has been awesome, and Pam's team is the ones that run that every year, and it's getting bigger and bigger every year. Amazing, amazing. Um, then after that, I do believe there was one more in October that we were going to try to go to, and I can't remember which one it is as of right now. But and then of course the Arkansas Paranormal Expo at the end of October, the last weekend of October. Can't miss that. That's an awesome, awesome convention. If you haven't gone, you should go. It's in Louisville. Louisville. It's not in Louisville, Kentucky. It's in Little Rock, Arkansas. But and then the High Nation Paranormal show is going to be in Paragould again. I think at the same location. I'm not sure. Or we'll find out. I'm pretty sure they have it on the Scared City Presents website, uh, but I know it is going to be in Paragould, Arkansas. Also, Border Town is always in Caney, Kansas. Um, they do have vendor setups now, so if you want to be a vendor, you'll have to look at their website and make sure to get out there. Um, but yeah, that's a lot of the stuff that I have going on. I will be having Joshy probably going with me on some of the investigations this year. So I just got to figure out where I'm going to go, and he will go with me. Um, I still have um, I still have a lot of things that I got to look into to see where we're going to go and what we're going to do and when I can do them because of me starting the new job and having to save up PTO and all that. So cross your fingers and wish me luck that I can find some time off to go do this stuff. I do think there was I do want to go to the Limp Mansion and I want to plan that for this year. So I've got to look into that too and see when I can go. And I would love to have Ken and Pam and Adrian go with me as well. Thank you, Lone. I appreciate it. But I'm trying to jabber and babble until at least 5:30. Because I don't want to have just like a 23-minute show. Um, but a lot of the times that I have guests on, we tend to go over the time, and I would love to be able to do that. But I think when I have to start getting stricter on myself and cutting it short, and maybe getting them back for another show, because yeah, like I've noticed a couple of shows that I did last year we're a little over, and if the guests are willing, I don't mind. I'll go over, especially now that I don't have to work on Sundays. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I want to find out more information on what people thought about the true crimes and what people thought about the geek searches and what I could put more into it to make it more interesting for you guys. Because that is something that I love doing as well. I love doing the research into those, especially the cold cases and the haunted locations, especially a lot of the haunted locations that people aren't aware about. There are so many across the United States. Like the two hotels that we had. We had a gentleman on a muck a couple of weeks ago, and he has two places. The old Southern Hospital, or the old Pittsburgh Hospital, I think that's what it's called, and then another one. And I knew about one of them, but I did not know about the other one. And you learn a lot about some things. We had Robin Terry on this past week on a muck, and Ashley, who just took over. Um, oh my God, I can't remember the name of the. I'm getting old, man. I am getting old. Let me look it up. I think it's Ashford Estate, not Ashford. I've been there. Ashmore? Maybe it's Ashmore. I think it's Ashmore. It is Ashmore. I'm sorry. It is Ashmore Estates. Ah, I did remember. It just took me a minute. Give me a minute. The fire's got to burn. But Ashmore Estates, and she was talking about, oh, that's one of the places we were probably going to go to as well as Ashmore Estates. And I love Ashmore Estates. I've been there. That place is absolutely amazing. And good morning, Archimedes, to you. It's 5 p.m. or 5:30 almost here. So I know over there it's got to be what? Finish? Maybe that's too much. Maybe it's morning. But 7:30. Oh, it's 7:36 p.m. What? Aren't you across the ocean? I am. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. That puts you on an island off the coast of the United States. No, you're fine. You're fine. So it's 7:36 a.m. over there. Okay. All right. Well, dang. Good morning. You're up early. I was just telling everybody going to go to my website at exploringtheparanormalperspective.com and go to the events page. If you scroll down, you'll see some of the upcoming events that I'll have coming up. But if you want to see them all like I had them, you'll have to go to the events page and look at it and see. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna do my best to get the blogs out this year and work harder on this and get more entertainment out for you guys. Like I said, if it's not as entertaining on the live, help me out and go over to the Kofi page and look up at the newly edited versions that I did and see if you like them. I only have two up right now. I'm gonna have a couple more up soon. So, yeah, I'm almost done with the third one, and that's gonna go up. What you got, baby? Oh, these are candles? My baby made candles, you guys. Look at this. She made candles. Do they smell? No? Oh, you didn't have any smelly stuff? That is awesome. Those are just tight. But yeah, it seems like it's still wet on one side because I think they're still warm. But so go to exploringtheparanormalperspective.com and you'll also see that there is a section right below the little video on the top, right below the listen button, that shows the live screens for the kick.com website. If you don't want to go to Kick, you can go to beamstream.gg/geeks paranormal. Beam is awesome. It's amazing. It's a streaming platform that can stream out to up to 30 multiple platforms. So go check it out. If you go to beamstream.gg/geeks paranormal and you like it, sign up. You won't be disappointed in that site. It's absolutely amazing. Um, if you don't want to watch it on Beam Stream, you can go to rumble.com/EPP podcast or YouTube at Geeks Paranormal or Twitch at Geeks Paranormal. I'm on all those. So thank you guys again for your support. I so appreciate it. And I heart your faces. And I look so forward to having you guys come, especially next week. Because next week, like I said, is going to be the true crime on the Oklahoma Girl Scout murders. So tune in and hear me and Pam talk about it and what her thoughts were when that happened. And after that is going to be Christopher Michael, and we're going to talk about his new book and some paranormal stuff that happened over in Afghanistan and currently where he lives now. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. It is 5:30. I would normally be on until 6, but I just wanted to come on and let you guys know what we have coming up. Oh, one more thing. The author that I'm going to have on in May has a look, I can't even talk right now. He has a thing going on where you can sign up and possibly win a paranormal investigation on an island off the coast of Maine at a haunted house. And you'll be on that island by yourselves with 2 of your friends. So I will also have that up on the website soon for promotional purposes. So you guys can go check him out and check out his book. So like I said, exploringtheparanormalperspective.com. Check it out. Look through all the stuff. And I will see you guys later. Bye, y'all.
Switch it on and come along. Haunted houses all night long. Gaming streams and ghostly scenes. Just chatting with the in-betweens. IRL, she's on the case. Finding spirits in each place. Every game she plays with flair. Keeps paranormal, she's there. Ghosts and games all night. Keeps paranormal's bright. Just chatting feels so right. Join the stream, it's quite a sight. From the haunted house she flies, gaining worlds under the skies. Chat and laugh, let's have a blast. Geeks paranormal here at last. Ghosts and games all night. Geeks paranormal's bright. Just chatting feels so right. Join the stream, it's quite a sight. From the haunted house she flies, gaining worlds under the skies. Chat and laugh, let's have a blast. Geeks paranormal here at last. Ghosts and games all night. Geeks paranormal's bright. Just chatting feels so right. Join the stream, it's quite a sight. In the dark she finds the light. Streams so fun, she's out of sight. Every ghost and gaming fight. Geeks paranormal shines so bright. In the dark, she finds the light. Streams so fun, she's out of sight. Every ghost and gaming fight. Geeks paranormal shines so bright. Ghosts and games all night. Geeks paranormal's bright. Just chatting feels so right. Join the stream, it's quite a sight. It's quite a sight.